Rules for thee, not for me. Do as I say, not as I do. A lot of people give advice from the top of the mountain, and it's not what actually got them there. So whether it's for fitness, for business, or any other pursuit that you're trying to make progress towards, I would just caution you to keep this in mind for anything you see online. For 99% of people, it is much more profitable to teach someone how to do the thing rather than actually do the thing. There's so many examples. You look at almost anybody online teaching any skill, by chance they have some type of school or paid program or course in the link in their bio, right? And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. There are definitely a lot of good resources out there that are 100% worth picking up and learning from, right? But the other side of that is majority of it is online for free as well. Make sure you've done your due diligence beforehand. This is such an interesting time now with AI almost making majority of courses or information obsolete or irrelevant. Other than the community aspect or the mentorship, which is what they all push and really emphasize, when you only get like one call a week where it's like a group call with 50 other people. But with the AI now, you're able to get the same information for 99% of cases and pretty much figure out how to do it. It'll give you the step by step, much better than most courses online. And then on top of this, there is the virality factor of social media and the internet nowadays. When instead of me giving you the advice that works, that's the practical advice of what has got everyone to the point where a majority of people want to be for whatever it is, whether it be like business, fitness, then people start giving other advice based on what they're doing now, but it's not what actually got them there. There are many such cases like this. A good example is lots of workout programs where they have you doing all these funny exercises or doing a bunch of gimmicky movements, and then they sell you an app or a course saying, this is how I got my physique, follow this program, and you too can look like me. When in reality, that's not what they did. That's what they're doing right now because they're trying to sell you it. But it's not how they actually got there. They got there doing the fundamentals. But the fundamentals aren't as sexy. They're not as marketable. They don't have that virality factor, which is why I see so many people online misleading a bunch of people just to be able to profit off of this, saying that they have the secret recipe. But let me be real with you guys. There is no secret recipe. It's just doing the fundamentals, understanding why you have to do the things, why things work. You lift heavier weights, you eat more protein, more calories, you're gonna gain weight and muscle. You sleep well, recover well, you're gonna do it faster. For business, you reach out to more businesses. You give them a good offer. You have a good product, service, or information to offer people. You're gonna make money. A lot of this is the grifters and the shills that will, switch up what they're doing after they've already got the result, try to sell it to other people. That's one cohort of people. Another example is enhanced lifters, where a lot of people online will say, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't take any other substances. You should just do it naturally. Yet they themselves do it. There's nothing wrong with this inherently if you know what you're doing. I want to make that clear. But it just goes into the whole rules for thee and not for me. So I just want to make this channel a place where I'm going to keep it real, just be honest with you guys, give you guys the truth of what's actually working for me and in my own experiences, and just document the journey. So for the emails I was talking about a couple videos ago, got like 40 emails ready to go for that. I'm going to be reaching out to businesses with different AI offers or marketing offers. We'll test that out, see how it goes. A little bit of a less formal video than my normal ones, but just for all you guys that are in the process of just focusing on doing your main thing, you're being consistent, you're showing up every day, you're making those improvements and trying to get better. I mean, that's the main thing. That's what you need to be doing. And for whatever you're doing, just remember, there's no magic formula. The short way is often a fugazi or a fake, right? It's not real. Usually just someone trying to sell you something to profit off of you trying to take the lazy way or the shortcut. The long way is usually the short way. And this is what I've found for so many things. There's no free lunch. Think of things like Ozempic. Oh, you take it, it's supposed to be able to just suppress your appetite, you lose fat. And then there's a group of people that are going blind from it or having a bunch of like eye issues allegedly. Or the people who are telling you how much money they've made with a different business model and showing you the proof of their own course sales of people like you that they've sold on how to do it rather than doing the thing they're selling you on the skill that you're trying to learn, whether it be video editing, some type of business model, coaching. Now it's like there's coaches for coaches for coaches is like the new meta or however it continues to change. So the reality is for majority of stuff you can learn online. And if you're taking action and being consistent, that is the best way to learn how to do anything is by doing it. Now, courses are valuable too, and they have their time and place if you can find the right people with a proven track record. hard to find these days. Hard to weed out the ones who are just the pretenders from the real ones, or all these gimmicky fitness programs. A lot of big celebrities now have their own app where they partnered up with some company and they have a monthly subscription now to get you doing all these exercises. When in reality, that's not how they built their physique, right? Either they did it through just heavy compound lifts, a little bit of assistance from the Capri Sun. Now, the reason I make this video is because when I started out for a lot of this stuff, I would spend so much time trying to find the perfect information that it would prevent me from just starting and making progress towards whatever it is I was trying to do. And that is the main thing that will move the needle and get you closer to where you want to be. But instead, I felt I needed the perfect plan, the perfect information, all the puzzle pieces to line up for me to be able to start, for it to be worthwhile. The reality is, by the time you have it, the opportunity's already passed you by, or you're just collecting information for the point of just collecting information. It just becomes redundant when you already know what you need to do to make progress, and the rest of the steps you can't even see because you haven't started. It's like trying to see the final summit of a mountain when you haven't climbed the first one that's blocking it yet. You can't see the whole picture until you start making the progress towards it, right? Don't fall into the trap of trying to find too much information before you start taking action. And just think about basic incentives. Most people online are not doing it out of the goodness of their heart. They're trying to sell you something. They have a course, some financial incentive for doing it. And the reality is, majority of things is just doing the fundamentals really well. That's how you get good at anything. That is the secret. My MMA coach would always just drill this into our heads. It's not about knowing some fancy moves, some fancy kick. It's just about drilling the fundamentals. You know, is your footwork good? How's your jab? How's your jab cross? Just like basic combinations like this. So for whatever it is you're choosing, just drill the fundamentals. Whatever the fundamentals are, 80-20, just keep doing that every day. But that's the reality. Like I was saying, the thing that you need to do, the fundamentals, not the sexy thing. It's not the new shiny object that's going to catch your attention and give you that little hit of dopamine, that little motivation for a second. Except you're going to have to do the work, just doing the fundamentals over and over again until you get really, really good at it. Constantly make improvements off that. And don't get distracted by all these people online trying to sell you a dream or trying to distract you from what it is that you know you need to be doing. Just a friendly reminder that we all need. That being said, I appreciate you guys for watching. Love you guys. And remember, take consistent action on your main thing. Don't stop. Peace.